Hi, everybody, and good evening. Thanks for joining us. So, I am Sue Moore. I am from San Antonio, Texas, and I've been with Norwex a little over 10 years. I'm a senior executive sales leader. I have been asked to train on using the 12 days of Christmas. So, Megan Slate creates this. You guys might have already talked about it, but if not, Christy's going to show you a few more things. But I have used Megan Slate's 12 Days of Christmas for the last couple of years and had amazing success with it. So I encourage you to find it and at least run it over one day. If nothing else, just send it out, copy and paste it in a text message, the one link that Megan will provide for you, and send it to all your customers and family and friends and everyone you can think of. Send it out. Her videos are amazing. They're adorable. And my customers have loved them over the years. I have had such success using Project Broadcast doing it, but on meetings like this, we want the brand new consultant to be able to have success as much as some of us that might have a business system set up to do the texting and whatnot. Also, if you have the Nori app, you can text your customers from there as well. So keep that in mind. And reach out to your upline leader if you need some help knowing how to do some text messaging or copy and paste, anything like that. All right. So Megan's going to provide all the videos, all the training, and her sale. Her sale is basically 10 or 20% off, which comes from our management commission. But when you run the sale in December, historically, we've been given 40% as a Christmas gift as consultants from home office. So we cannot promise that, right? But we can kind of prepare for it. And you would want to run your 12 days of Christmas over one day. You can run 12 days in one day. That's how she does her link, you guys. I usually run it over 3 days. So I do 4 little messages a day, depending on the content that Megan provides. So I run mine over 3 days. So it may be a post at 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock, something like that, where they're getting the daily specials. And Megan puts different bundles together and everything. So what you have to do is have a piece of paper ready and write, your people have to comment back to you, and you have to kind of keep track of what they might want on day 1, day 2, day 3, or 4. Or if you run it in one day, think of that. You just have to be ready to get their messages and write that down. Now, these orders can either be put in manually by you, or you can send a rebate check to people. So typically I put the orders in myself so I can take that discount off in the beginning. So I deduct the discount, whatever they're buying, and then I contact them. You can use a Google form, but we can keep it really simple, and you're just going to call them and ask for their payment. So you don't have to have a lot of systems in place for this sale to be very advantageous for you. Over the past couple of years, I've sold, I probably send my messages out to over 2,000 customers. So keep that in mind, right? And out of 2,000 customers, I have anywhere from 50 to 75 that will order, and my sales are right around $8,000 for that sale, that one sale. So again, she's done all the work. And Christy's going to show you how to find that, and then you can reach out and let us know if we can help you organize that or think through it or whatever. But I just really suggest you take a look at it and figure out where you can slot it in. Keep in mind, you want to do it early enough. There is strategy to it, right? You want to do it early enough to beat the December shipping deadline with Norwex. So I usually run mine as close to December 1st as I can, depending on where it falls. And because we're having a customer appreciation event that you're all invited to, that is going to be the early part of that first week of December. So I am probably going to back-to-back run those 2 sales, because the customer appreciation event is for Facebook people, And then I run the 12 Days of Christmas as a text sale. So that reaches a different group of people for me, a different customer group. So I will run the customer appreciation event up December, the first part of December, second, third, fourth, and then I will run the Megan Slate 12 Days of Christmas, probably the 7th, 8th, and 9th of December. That way I have time to contact these people right away and beat that December deadline. I don't know what that December deadline is yet, so those dates might change, but or maybe I'll run it in 2 days. That's the blessing of having the flexibility. Megan's going to do the work, so we're just going to grab links and graphics and be able to run it and beat that December shipping deadline, all right? And remember, you have to give yourself a couple of days to contact everyone. So I would say look at your calendars right now and make sure that you're allotting some power hours in there to make those phone calls for people who might say yes, they're going to take some of those deals, because you are going to have the time to call them, text them, something to get their payment information if you don't want to use a Google Doc. Typically, I do not use a Google Doc. I'm not a high-tech person, so I get these people on the phone and, I try to take their orders. I try to do it quickly, but if I'm trying to call 50 to 75 people in 1 week, right, that can be a lot. So many of them will text me or shoot a picture of their credit card. I mean, they'll do all kinds of things. So I work really hard during that time. Definitely. I don't have an assistant helping me. So, but it is so worth it, you guys. It's so crazy worth it. So 12 Days of Christmas, Megan Slate does all the work on the front end, and we do all the work on the back end. So thank you again for attending our meeting. We appreciate you guys. We love our team, and I'm here to answer any questions. Well, I'm not here, but I will be back next week. So if you need to contact me, please do, and I'll be happy to help you. Okay? Thanks.